Well, after a successful paint job, minus one part, let us put together this kit and see how it really looks. We'll begin with assembly of the legs. First the left, followed by the right, then the right shoulder slides in here. Actually, let's put that on after I put this on, because that way it'll be easier for me to do this. There we go. That goes there. Be expecting this to happen all the time, so don't complain. The only person who should be complaining is me. And for those of you who are joining this program, if you're wondering why I don't have that part here, it's because I lost that part. Those were the few people who just come across this channel and saying, what the hell is this? Oh, this thing doesn't stay on. Alright, there you go. Alright. Let me assemble the head. Like so. Of course the head came off. Well, let's put the backpack on. Maybe it's not necessary to put this on yet. Yeah, let's take that off first. Now we put this on. That locks into place. Okay. Then I put the head back in there again. Then we put the open hand. Okay. Like I said, this will happen all the time. Somebody messaged me saying, why don't I get someone to recast this part as a resin part so they can send it to me? Well, if someone is willing to do that, that'd be nice. I don't know who will do that. And then, of course, the most logical idea would be, oh, just buy another one. Right. I'm going to spend another $30 or so just to get another 00 Quanta, just so I can paint the green. I wouldn't mind doing something like that. Not. Now things are not staying on. What the hell's going on here? You would think with the paint job the parts would hold. Alright, there we go. Alright, so finally we're going to put the beam rifle, sword I mean. And that, I guess you can put that there, but yeah. No, you don't. Just keep it that way. Alright. Minus one part. The real grade Double Aquanta Shia custom is now somewhat complete. There's a close-up look of the Shia Quanta. The diamond silver looks pretty good under the light, as well as the shine silver, which acts as a two-tone color. You don't see it in the front other than this part here. The back you will see in a few moments. Here's the beam rifle. Yeah, sorry, beams. GN sword. Excuse me. Good color tone of green. I love this metallic green. I really do. And of course, instead of using red, which would have been here and here, I used that blue green, which came out pretty nice. The head looks good. Nicely detailed. Shoulder, nice. It'd be nice. I'll tell you something, guys. I will not stop looking for this part. I will not. It has to be here. It has to. It didn't develop legs. So here's the shield, shoulder shield, or the back shield, side of the leg. Let's look at the back a second. Back came out awesome. Came out pretty awesome. There's that extra color tone, the shine silver here on the back of the calf, back of the thigh leg, and then back of the calf, not back of the calf leg, but under the calf. I had trouble putting that one on, but that was more my fault. And as you see, there's the two different types of arms. Of course, there's that little peg here that I didn't paint because I didn't realize. I thought it was going to be covered, but I guess not. That's no big deal. The back of the head came out nice, except for that sensor. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. I have to admit, making the Shia Quanta was the most logical idea than me buying the actual high grade. Granted, the Shia is unique with its unique parts, and I have a feeling somebody out there will figure out how to do their version of this in a real grade. But for now, I'm content with this guy. Okay, so now it's the gimmicks, and this is where all these little GN bits things come out. For something like, let's see here, just trying to see how this looks. Not this one, I believe this one. You bring it down like so, here and here, and you take this, and so, no, you take the other one, slide that down like that, and then connect that through here until it clamps onto place like that. Okay. Alright. So with that, you go to the shield. I should remove the shield. Let me remove it because it'll be a lot easier for me to work with. Alright, so stay right there. Don't fall. So with this, just trying to check the manual here. Okay, so you have this little part here that you stick out, and then you connect it to where? Okay, you connect it through here. Do that, and like that, bring it up like so. And then with this, bring this down, then pull this one out or up, and connect that through here. Is that right? There we go. There we go. Okay. That's ingenious. Okay. Fair enough. There we go. So, is that how you do the, you do this? Then of course there's some sort of technique where you can pull out the blades Yeah, I knew that was going to happen again. But now this is annoying, where I may have to put a dab of glue in there just to hold it into place. Okay, so that's what the shield will look like according to what the manual says, which I don't recall the shield being like that, the side shield. I was under the distinct impression it was going to be a little bit more closed up. But that's how it is, as I see. The next thing, where this comes into play, so you take all these off, fold them back, I believe you take these off, push them back in there. I have to take this one off. And since we already have this one into play, stick that there, stick that, I believe, there. Oh, these things are caught in there, these little grooves. So there are grooves here in the on the GN sword meant to hold these if they ever get in. There we go. There we go. And then this one goes in reverse and connects through here. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Now, obviously this thing is heavy. That's where this guy comes in. Put him on here, or the other side, however you wish. And now you have the GN sword effect, or do it as a swinging thing. The other way would be to flip it and then turn it into the GN beam rifle type weaponry. But I'm not going to fuss around with that. That seems like a pain in the ass to do. I kind of like this one better. You also get these two little charcoal parts here that goes on the hole where this hole is, so you can holster your weapon if you wanted to have it without the sword, and maybe use the two GN bits as swords as well. But for now, this should be sufficient. I kind of like this pose. It's understandable because, for those of you who have the high-grade blue frame, Astray, where I think I got that a couple of years ago at Comic-Con. That had that extra part to hold up the sword, that massive sword. But it was so flimsy, and it was not like something like this. It was just basically a wedge holding up a sword, and that thing kept on falling over. This one seems a bit more secure, and you know, you don't have to worry about falling over, tipping over. But this one's not bad. This one's pretty good. I kind of like the other way where all the bits are on the shoulder and he has just the sword, like I had in the original high grade version, for those of you who don't remember. And I wish I had it out here so I can show it to you, but I put it away in the box. Yeah, it was actually one of my first entries into a Gundam contest. It was actually not the Build Fighter Gundam. You know, it's not the official contest that we're all going through right now. It was a generic one, which happened not at Comic-Con, but more at the New York Animation Festival. This was years ago. I'm talking about more than 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like that. But for this, it came out pretty good. The color tone came out pretty good. Everything came out pretty good with the color. So points for colors came out well. Clean up, fine. Details, fine. Missing one part, that is what killed it. I did another search in my room in areas that I believe I could not think the part could have went to. Still couldn't find it, and it is what it is. I'm not going to sweat over it. I'm not going to start making searches, you know, going online for a missing part. And the idea of somebody saying, why don't you just take this and recast it? And remember, it's only recasting one side. It has to recast the other side. And I'm not going to buy another real grade just to satisfy one part. And yeah, I can pretty much order the part online, but it's here. It's here. It could not develop its own legs and walked out the house. It's here. I will, the minute I find it, is the minute I pull out this paint again and repaint it and put it on, and I will show it to everybody that I have it, and it's done. But regardless of how it is, I really like this kit. It is an enjoyable kit. A little loose, certain things here, but again, it's the limitation of its size. It's not a big mobile suit. It has a lot of parts that makes up the armor, but it looks really good regardless. So I highly recommend it. So head on over to Gundam Planet or go online and purchase it and get this little guy. It's really nice. And of course, you know, obviously, eventually, somebody's been mentioning it, we'll probably be seeing P-Bandai exclusives, which we will, of either the Trans Am version or clear version or maybe a metallic version. But you can always get the regular one and do it yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thank you for your support on this. I know we got to do another we'll have to do a conversation on what to do with losing parts, but not now. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and what can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys have a great day.